Today I'm going to be sharing with you a really big case lot sale haul and some ideas of things that you should probably start thinking about stocking up on for this month. Have you slowly started building a food storage, an emergency food storage, a short term, a long term? I want to hear all about it down below. This is a baby step process. Everyone's budget looks different, but the whole point is to start building, either short term, long term, or both. But it's all about being prepared and using what you have. Last month for August, we focused on vegetables. We talked about dehydrated, canned, and freeze dried. So if you haven't seen that video, go click on the link below. Lots of good tips for you in that video. Utah is known for case lot sales, and I think maybe Idaho. Basically what it is that you're able to buy canned food in bulk items. Canned food, maybe some dry packages, flour, milks, like dried instant milk. A lot of states don't offer this. So what you will do is you will watch for sales and shop those sales. If you see, let's say, chicken broth at 49 cents a can, for us right now, that is amazing. I don't know if it's gonna go any lower than that come Thanksgiving. It'll be very interesting to see because of inflation. So when you see an item that you need at its lowest price, you stock up. So you can get a case of 12 or 24. But basically Utah just does that. They put it all together at really great prices and then you're able to stock up. But you can also do your own case lot sales. You just have to be vigilant watching the sales. So I'm gonna share with you both my hauls at Smith's and Macy's. Okay, so here is what I purchased at the Smith's case lot sale. So I grabbed Prego, and this one is garlic, roasted garlic and herb. I needed some more spaghetti sauce on the shelf. I do have, you know, my canned tomatoes to make it, but ready to go for the kids. I mean, it was on sale, wasn't the greatest deal, but this is what I needed. This was on my list, so we grabbed this and a big box of American Beauty pasta. There's 12 16-ounce bags in here. And then pinto beans. I was running low on these. I use pinto beans more than black beans. Tuna fish. And these go until November of 2023. And then peanut butter. The little jars of peanut butter. I've been getting Jif at Costco. When the kids make their shakes and stuff, it's easier to dig out of these and go through these. So these are good until July of 2023 as well. Some more peanut butter, and then pineapple chunks in pineapple juice, the Kroger. So there are 12 20-ounce cans of pineapple chunks in here. And then Duncan Hines Fudgy Brownie Mix. There are 12 brownie mixes in here of the Duncan Hines Chewy Fudge. The kids love baking their own brownies. Like, they feel such a sense of accomplishment pulling out a brownie mix and baking brownies. And then some more chicken broth, the Kroger brand chicken broth, 24 cans. And 24 cans of the beef broth. That was a really good price for them, 49 cents a can. I can't imagine that they're gonna go any lower during Thanksgiving just because of inflation. And this is what I snagged at Smith's case lot sale. And here is Macy's. There's a lot going on here. There's some other things that I saw that I thought I'm gonna grab now instead of waiting, because our case lot sales usually happen 3 times a year, but I think they're cutting down to 2. I'll be doing this in the spring and in close to fall, like right now. And what I do is I put money away with our budget for our short term and our long term, and I use that budget and stock up. Okay, let's jump in to the haul. I grabbed more of these food grade buckets. I have some that I grabbed probably about a month month and a half ago, but I needed more, and you'll see why in just a minute. So I grabbed 4 with 4 of the twist lids. For this month, we're gonna concentrate on storing up some meats. Now you could do it freeze-dried, you could do it canned. I grabbed canned. Later, after this haul, I'll share with you some freeze-dried options. So this is from Hormel. This is white and dark turkey in water. These are 5-ounce cans. So I grabbed 2 packages so I could have 24. We could add these to soups. We could add these to casseroles. We could add these to pot pies. I, of course, kept an eye on the expiration date. On the box, it says they're good until April 2024. And then they're good for a little time after that. So we have plenty of time to use these up. These will be rotated in our meals, okay? This is how you use everything. And then I grabbed 24 of the white and dark chicken in water. We have lots of white chicken in our food storage room, but I liked the concept of having the white and the dark. So grabbed 2 packages of those. And these are good till November 23. Next, I grabbed mushrooms with pieces and stems. We used to grab the canned mushrooms a lot, and then I stopped using them, and now we're using them again. These I add into casserole dishes, soups, things like that. Like if I do my chicken tortellini or my chicken tetrazzini freezer meals, these work very well. So these were Best by January 2024. And the price that I did notice in my research was that they were actually priced better at Walmart, but going to Walmart, I'm going to end up spending more money buying other things. I just figured we'll just do everything at Macy's. Some more of the super sweet whole kernel corn. These are good, well, Best By. They go longer. Your canned goods go longer than what the Best By date says, so just remember that. The Best By date is December 28th, 2024. We use a lot of canned corn. We use it for our shepherd's pie, our taco soups. We also love just cracking open up a can, like especially in the wintertime, put some butter and salt and pepper on it. Yum. So we have that. This is something that we definitely are always rotating through. I grabbed fruit, and this is part of what you're going to focus on this month is fruit, canned fruit. I grabbed the Bartlett sliced pears in juice. This had less sugar. They had in heavy syrup too, and I was like, no. I always go for just in juice, no heavy syrups, like pear juice from concentrate. There's less sugar and things. This one is pears, and then I grabbed peaches. So the kids like having these with like cottage cheese. You could use these in slow cooker meals for desserts. They just love opening up a can and eating it. So it's a great way if you need fruit and you can't get fresh fruit to have on hand. Best if used by September 23 for the pears, and for the peaches, September of 24. Think about how you're gonna get your fruit. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about that in just a minute, but think of canned, think of dehydrated, think of freeze-dried. So here is our canned options. I'll share with you more fruit that we have in just a minute. Then I grabbed some more cream of mushroom soup. We go through, I wouldn't say that we have cream of mushroom soup weekly, not at all. But there are times during the month we probably use it twice, maybe. In the summer months, not so much. In the winter months, a lot more. I love cream of mushroom soup. I think it's delicious. You can make your own. I have made it one time on the channel for a recipe for you guys, but I'm going to do more videos soon about how to make your own cream soups. In a pinch, having this on hand is fantastic. These were the Campbell's. Sometimes I buy the store brand when I do these case lot sales because they end up being cheaper. They did not offer a store brand at Macy's, and I don't believe I saw any at Smith's as well with all of that there. They had a lot going on there. These are good until July of 2023. I grabbed 24 of those. I also have 2 packages of 12, I believe, in my food storage room. So this is going to get us through for the next, oh my gosh, probably 3 to 6 months. Come spring, when the next case lot sale is happening, I'll be ready to pick up more. Then I snagged some refried beans. You can make your own refried beans with pinto beans in the Instant Pot if you want. They work out really good. They're so yummy. I'll throw in pinto beans in there with some water, some garlic, and some other spices. And I can't remember how long I have it on there for. I have shared it in a video. I'll have to try to find it if I can link it for you. But I'm going to do a whole series on beans. So you're definitely going to be seeing a lot of this, especially in the new year. Then I picked up flours, and there will be a video soon of me prepping this. So I grabbed 2 big bags of the all-purpose unbleached flour. It's enriched and pre-sifted. So this is going to be for a lot of the baking, like holiday baking and regular baking that I use. And then I snagged some bread flour for obviously our bread. I love baking bread, and I like to use bread flour or my whole wheat flour that I grind up. So I'll be preparing these with our food saver. I don't have any oxygen packets. That's fine as long as I can get them out of the bags, food saver them up, put them in the buckets, and that's how I'm going to do that. It'll be fine. I do need to get some oxygen packets, but I just haven't done that yet. But as long as I get it really tight, and I can keep it in the freezer as well. Did you guys know that? You could store your flours in the freezer. That helps. Or your refrigerator as well, wherever you have room. But we're going to put these in food saver bags and put them in the buckets, and I'll take you along. I did grab some cake mixes for upcoming birthdays that were on sale for like 99 cents a box. That's not on the table. So we have birthdays coming up from now until the end of the year, so I grabbed those. And with our holiday baking, I grabbed more spice cake because with canned pumpkin, it's just so good. And then I grabbed some more black beans. I was doing okay, but we're in the season of all of our soups, and I was like, I better grab more. I didn't grab 24, I only grabbed 12. This would be enough probably until the spring. So we'll see. If I'm starting to run low, I have lots of dried beans, heat them up and use in the Instant Pot. So I'm not in bad shape. I could pull from my long-term storage, move it to short-term, and that's how you do that. I do have a video on how to use your long-term food storage. Link is below, so you can learn more about that. I grabbed mac and cheese. I did not realize it was the spiral kind, so the kids are going to try that. This is a backup meal that the kids have. I still have more from the last case lot sale, but we are running low. This will get us through maybe to the next one. I don't always buy mac and cheese, but the last few times I have, because the kids have gotten into mac and cheese. They go through these cycles where they're like, yeah, no, I don't want it, and I don't buy it for a long time, and then they do. We're in the I do like it right now. So I noticed that Macy's Food Club is a really yummy mac and cheese, and they do like this kind. So this is more of a spiral kind. I didn't even look on the box. I didn't even care. I just grabbed the box. So there are, what, 24? And they're good until June of 22. So these will last a long time. They're a great meal. You can add things to your mac and cheese to bulk it up. Red enchilada sauce. We use this with our Cafe Rio sweet pulled pork, and I want to have that on hand. So I grabbed it at a good price so it'll sit on our shelves. So I have 4 roasts that I could use it for. So this would be like 4 months if I did Cafe Rio sweet pulled pork every month. So that's 4 months of pork. More of the cut green beans. This I use a lot in my minestrone soups. Sometimes in my green bean casserole I'll use this, or the French cut. But also in my shepherd's pie and other soups we use this in. And our family just loves cracking open a can with some butter and seasoning, and it's so good, especially if we're having a pasta dish. So these are good until December 2023. I already have some on our shelves, but this is one that we always go through. Corn and green beans are something that I'm constantly getting at these case lot sales, because I have recipes that we go through every month that we use it for. I did pick up some instant non-fat dried milk. I'm going to actually food saver this and make it stronger. I'm going to be either keeping this or keeping it for my daughter. A lot of the things that I do buy for our food storage room, my daughter and son-in-law are welcome to. They can come and grab whatever they want. I've been storing some things for them. For Christmas, we gave them a ton of food storage that we created. That is in the long-term food storage video if you want to see. And then some lentils. There's some soups coming up this fall and winter, and I grabbed 2 bags of lentils. I am going to put these in a food saver bag to have them last longer. I'm going to do all of that on another video. Then I have some diced green chilies. These I try to get at every case lot sale as well, if it's on sale. I don't like paying full price for diced green chilies. They can be expensive. So this was actually cheaper to buy, I believe, at Macy's than Walmart. So I snagged 24 of these. These go with a ton of our meals. Our chicken enchiladas, oh my gosh, so many, so many of our recipes we need diced green chilies for. Honey, I use a lot of honey when it comes to baking breads and baking. And then 2 iodized salts. I do have some salts already, but I have used 2 in the past little while, so I wanted to put back what I've used, basically. Okay, we are in my food storage room. Yes, that sounds really obnoxious. I have a food storage room. Or you could call it my extended pantry or pantry. But I've been doing this for years. And when we first started off our marriage, it was nothing like this. It was just extra cans, extra things. And so we turned our coat closet in our living room, took that and made it into another pantry, and that's what started our food storage. This is our short term. We use all of this within 3 to 6 months. This is where I shop first. I shop my shelves and then I make my grocery list and head to the store. I am using and then refilling with sales. In between case lot sales, if I run out of something faster and I notice that the store is having a sale, I'll grab a few more cans of that. Let me share with you some options for fruit. I like to get the unsweetened applesauce. Applesauce is also good to use if you don't have oil when it comes to baking. So I like to keep applesauce on hand. Here are the last of the peaches and the pears here from the last case lot sale. As you can tell from when I first stocked up, we are running low. Mandarin oranges are lasting a little longer than usual, so I won't be picking these up probably in the spring. I'll be putting the peaches and pears in this section here, and that's great to add to fruit salads and things. I do have jellied cranberry sauce up here. There are a few slow cooker recipes that I have for chicken that calls for cranberries. So I actually got the cranberry sauce at a really good deal, I believe at Sam's Club at Thanksgiving. That's all the cranberry sauce I'm buying. I'm not going to be stocking up on cranberry sauce. It's not something I need to have a lot of. I basically, when it comes to canned fruit, I focus on pears, peaches, and applesauce. Now let me share with you some of the things that I have on hand that are freeze-dried. So through Thrive Life, you can get freeze-dried diced beef. This is like beef chunks. This is the grilled seasoned chicken. Come in these strips like this. All you have to do is reconstitute it with water. It's amazing, and the flavor is so good. These are their pantry size cans. They also have pulled pork as well, freeze-dried. This is gonna last you 25-30 years, you guys. This is part of your long-term food storage. This was manufactured in 2019 and Best Buy. The Best Buy, remember you can go longer with Best Buy. The Best Buy is $20.39. You can also get sausage crumbles, chopped chicken, ground beef. You definitely want to rotate and use them, but you have time, obviously, as you could tell. Easy to use. So there's an idea of what you could get through Thrive for meats. There's lots of areas where you can get dehydrated fruit and freeze-dried fruit. Augustin Farms is a great one. They're on the shelves more in more stores, I'm noticing, around the country. They have great dehydrated and freeze-dried fruit. So you can get cans of strawberries, raspberries, and these are just so good to just throw in your mouth and eat, you guys. They're like a snack. They're so good. I mean, you could reconstitute them, but honestly, it's like the best treat when they're freeze-dried. I love freeze-dried things. Peaches, apples, of course, you could find these in a lot of places, but I just want to show you a variety of what they sell. You can get applesauce. Did you hear that? That's freeze-dried applesauce, you guys. Isn't that great? Talk about using this for your babies if you want to grind it up, and then you can just add water and you can serve this to your babies. It's so great. And then blueberries. These are really good to snack on. I really enjoy the blueberries. Then bananas. I have banana slices through different companies as well in my food storage. And the grapes. Oh, these are so good. The grapes are so good. But they offer different types of fruit according to the season, so check out Thrive Life. But you could find this in a lot of grocery stores right now. I'm noticing I'm finding them at Walmart, Smith's, so check your Kroger, check your local Walmart. So this is a great thing to have on hand for your long-term and short-term food storage. Next, we're going to talk about meat. This is something that I would love for you to focus on for this month. We're talking about fruit and meat. So for meat, like you saw, the canned turkeys and chicken that I bought. I have found these, I believe, at Sam's Club, the big cans of chicken. Okay, we have this. We have, well, roast beef we're running out of. Derek enjoys the roast beef. Pork in cans as well. This, I believe, is from Costco. This is pulled pork in water. And this is good until 2023, but that's Best Buy. You guys, this can go longer than that. As long as there's no dents, everything is good. And add these to salads, add these to recipes, burritos, all of that. This is a good thing to have on hand. I have more chicken back here and pulled pork. Oh, I do have one more can. So here's one right here. Here's some chicken. And I have 2 cans of the big chicken. We went through the chicken quicker because we do give things away at the holidays and can drives and all of that. Anytime there is an opportunity for our family to bless someone else, we load up bags and we donate and give. All of this gets used, you guys. Nothing goes to waste. In this closet, we store some more of our long-term food storage. There's like sugar in here, rice, oats. But in here is our freeze-dried beef and freeze-dried chicken from For Patriots. This is another great company that we like using. There's a few others I'll be sharing with you in a little while that I also like using. In these boxes, there are 4 8.99 ounces pouches. Here's what one looks like. Cooked seasoned ground beef patty crumble. They share how you use it, how much water, and how long to cook it for. So this is another great way that you can get your freeze-dried long-term chicken and beef. I hope you could see where you could focus on with your fruit and your beef. There's definitely different ways that you can have beef for long-term and short-term. So there's different servings if you really want to calculate it out for each person in your family. So for one adult, you would use 6 12-ounce cans of chicken, 6 cans of ham, pork, or Spam. I'm going to list down below some sites you can go to that are amazing, perfect sites to go if you're a newbie, how much to use for each person. I have shared many times the LDS prepared manual. I'll have that down below. Talks about how to store your food, how much per person. We have been gathering and using at the same time. Derek and I really need to sit down and say, do we have enough for everybody for a year? Year's a great reference. But if you're seeing a great deal in your area for anything, and that's what you want to focus on, go for it. You know what your family's needs are. You can see what you have, what you don't have, and focus on that. So I do have a video down below on how to create a 3-month food storage. Please click on that. It'll teach you to menu plan, and from your menu plan, how to store that food. Again, I encourage you to create an emergency fund. Put $2 a person a week or $1 a person a week, anything that you can do to have an emergency fund of cash on hand. And water, always stock up on water when you can. So I get asked, why do you do this? Like, that looks like you have a store in your house. And I do it to be prepared. You don't know when you're gonna have loss of a job, someone gets sick, and it's a great thing to have to help others. So we shop from that. That is where I go to shop. That is where I go to create the meals that my family is going to have. Years and years ago, I used to be a couponer, and I had videos on it in the beginning of this channel. So if you want to go back and watch the old videos, you'll see a lot of that. And I started building my food storage from couponing. But I noticed that we were buying things that we never ate, even though I was getting an awesome deal on it. Those things I was able to donate, but I noticed that we weren't going through some of the foods with the coupon because it wasn't something that we normally ate. So store what you eat and eat what you store. It's the biggest thing I tell you guys all the time. This is what it's gonna make it work for you, okay? You have to menu plan, shop your shelves. If you're new to my channel and you are a planner person, you like to use planners, I did release a planner. So in here, there's a 2-page layout to shop your shelves. Here you have your freezer inventory, your fridge inventory, your pantry inventory, and your freezer meal inventory. Look and see what you have in each of these categories and mark them in there. Like, you can go through your freezer and go, oh my goodness, I had these sausage patties that I had no idea. I have these chicken legs and I totally forgot about this ham bone that we can make soup with. You write all that down and then you generate and create your meals, brain dump which meals that you can make with it. And this is how you use what's on your shelf. And what are you gonna focus on this month? I would love to see. All right, friends, thank you so much for joining me and we will see you soon. Bye.